Assalamu alaikum. I am Imdadul Haq, roll 1510003. This is my thesis presentation. My thesis title is Design and Implementation of Cost-Effective Maximum Power Point Tracking Solar Charge Controller, and my supervisor sir is Professor Dr. Mohammad Sami Anwar sir, Head Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, Kuwait. This is the outline of my presentation. Firstly, introduction, and then objectives of my work and literature review. After that, methodology and tools, and simulation circuits, and lastly, the references. Introduction. We know that the energy is essential to life and all living organisms. Day by day, the demand of electrical energy is increasing. Solar power is that the renewable energy that is the cleanest and abundant. So we should use this power efficiently. Other renewable power sources are wind power, small hydro power, biomass, and geothermal. This figure shows how rapidly increased the use of solar energy in annual power. In 2012, it was only 2% of solar energy in annual power, and within 2040, it will be 26%. So we can easily realize the importance of solar energy. This is the objectives of my work. The main objectives of my work to extract the maximum power from the solar cell and to charge the battery properly and to design a cost-effective system. Here the literature review. In first literature review they used DC-DC boost converter, and they used incremental conductance algorithm as a tracking algorithm, and they achieved overall efficiency 84.5%. They have some drawbacks. Since they use DC-DC boost converter, the internal loss is higher. In second literature review, they used DC-DC boost converter, and they used perturb observe algorithm as a tracking algorithm, and tracking efficiency 92% was achieved. Their drawback is much internal loss. In third literature review, they also used perturb observe algorithm and DC-DC buck boost converter as a DC voltage regulator, and they achieved less than 90% tracking efficiency. Their drawbacks is high implementation cost and less tracking efficiency. For solving those drawbacks, we have used DC-DC synchronous buck converter and conventional algorithm as well as perturb and observe algorithm. The advantages of this methodology is to reduces the internal power loss, and here I have used some software tools. Those tools are MATLAB Simulate 2016, Proteus 8 Professional, and Microsoft Excel 2013. And this is the block diagram of my proposed system, and this is the simulation circuit using Simulink to know the characteristics of solar panel under varied temperature and irradiance. This graph shows the characteristics of a solar cell under varied irradiance. Here we varied irradiance from 1 kilowatt per meter square to 0.4 kilowatt per meter square, and get the current versus voltage graph like this, and the power versus voltage graph like this. This is the maximum power point region, and we have to track this region. And this graph shows the characteristics of solar cell under varied temperature. Here we vary temperature from 20 to 45 degree and get the current versus voltage graph like this, and the current versus power versus voltage graph like this. This is the perturb and observe algorithm that I have used in this system. The working principle of this system is firstly select a power point and compares it to the next power point. If the next point is greater than the previous point, then the power point moves to the next point, and if less than the previous, then it stays the present position. This is the mechanism of this algorithm. This is the simulation circuit of the whole system. It contains Arduino Nano, two current sensors, one is here and another one is here, buck converter circuit, and Bluetooth module is here, and SD card module to log data, and so on. Here this table shows the experimental data on 7th February, and the first column shows time from 11:10 a.m. to 2:20 p.m. Second, in this column shows the output voltage, this column shows the output current, and this column shows the output power, and here the efficiency, and the last column shows the average efficiency. Here the output power almost 80 point something, and from 20 watt solar panel, uh, the maximum efficiency we got 95.33 at 12:20 p.m. and the average efficiency of this system is 92.258%. This is very good efficiency for this system. This graph shows the output voltage versus time. We observe the system almost 2.5 hours, and this data logged the SD card module, and from SD card module we plot this data. And this is the output current versus time graph. Here the output current, and this axis the time, and this graph shows the output power versus time. And this is the efficiency versus time graph. The efficiency of this system fluctuates between 85 to 99%. Conclusion: the proposed project is very useful because of its simple cost and simplicity in design, and also it has higher efficiency, that is almost 93% and above. This system is very efficient when the sun irradiance is large amount. The implementation cost of this project is only 400,600 taka, that is very cost effective. Future scope of this system: in present system we used perturb and observe algorithm. This algorithm sometimes takes few seconds to track the maximum power. In future, we will use optimization algorithm like wind-driven optimization, swarm optimization algorithm, etc. And we will apply this controller with the number of parallel solar panels. Here added a video of implemented project in field. I play this video.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Imdadul Haq. This is the prototype of my project experiment in real time. This is the 20 watt solar panel, and this is the main control circuit controller. This is 12 volt 7 ampere hour battery, and here the 2 meters, one is measuring the output current and another one is measuring the output voltage. Here the output voltage and current is, the output voltage is almost 12.49 and output current is 1.41, and the output power is output voltage multiplied by output current, that is almost 18 watt. From 20 watt solar panel we get the output power is almost 18 watt, which is the efficiency is almost 90% and above. This is very good efficiency for this system. And here the main circuit here used Bluetooth module for seeing the data in mobile device, and use here the SD card module for logging the data and future analysis of this data. And this is the whole system. For the 12 volt battery is charging properly and very fast charge. This is the full prototype of my project. Thank
This snapshot shows the current and voltage measurement in field that I saw in previous video, and here the references that I have used to make this presentation. Thank you for your attention, sir.